I love coming on and seeing people. Coffee cake emoji, torpedo heat, Coco. Oh my goodness, Bushka supporter, and Bradlawn Farm. Wow, guys, it is kind of cool coming on and seeing that. I like that. Hey, Coco. Hey, Stacy. That is so sweet. Your thumbnails are the cutest. Oh, thank you. I work hard on those. Thank you. Hi, Lisa. Lisa. Any plans? Oh, you're running into town? Nice. No plans for us. Same old, same old. Coco. Coco, Coco. I'm still working on this. I have to finish this today. I had such a busy day yesterday. Oh my goodness. Monkey, is that Monkey Rules? Are you the Monkey Rules guy? Monkey Rules. Hello, hello. Monkey Run, sorry, yes. Monkey Run, yes. Hey, my chocolate chip balls. Hey, Richard. Being kidnapped by the blankets. Oh, Lisa, stay in bed. Stay in bed. Hello, Mike the Bike Dasher. Mikey, Stats. Hi, Stats. Hi, Mike. Richard. Wow, hi, everybody. Welcome. Brylan Farm says, hey, Monkey and all I missed. Mike says, hello, friends. Hey, Jeff. Jeff Rubin says, good morning. Good morning, Jeff. Stats says, good morning, Daisy Man Chatters. Good morning, Stats. And morning, Jeff. Lisa's using emojis. Thank you, Lisa. Hey, coffee cake emoji. Oh, coffee cake emoji. How are ya? She says hello. Monkey Run. Hi, Coco. So sorry about that. Stats says hello to Mike. Sonal. Hi again, Sonal. Are you doing okay, Sonal? When I came in your stream and you said something about anger, I was like, is he upset about something? Good to see you, Sonal. Hey, Mint Chocolate Chip. He says, hi, Brylan Farm. Coco says, good morning to Mike. Jeff Rubin says, good morning, Mint Chocolate. Monkey Run. Hi, Brylan. Jeff says, good morning, Coco. Mint says, hi, Sonal. Seth says, howdy, Sonal. Sonal says hello to Mike. Coco says, good morning to Jeff. Richard says, hi, Monkey Run. Sonal says hello to Mint. Monkey Run says, hi, Sonal. Susanna. Susanna, the proud single mother. Hi, Susanna. Good morning. Good morning. Mint says, good morning to Coco. Susanna's using emojis. Thanks for using emojis, you guys. Jeff Rubin says, good morning, Lisa. Stat says, hi, Coco. Mike says, hello, Sonal. Sonal says, I'm doing well. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing well. Min says, good morning, coffee cake emoji. Mike says, hello, Coco. Brylan Farm, hi, Sonal. Coco says, good morning, Sonal. Min says, hey, Mike. Mike says, hey, Stats. Nobody really. Who's really somebody? Hey, nobody really. Good to see ya. Good to see you. Stats says, hello, Susanna. Coffee cake emoji says, hi, Minty. Min says, hi, Susanna. Brylan Farm says, hi, and hi. There you go. A big blanket hello. Mike says, hello, mint chocolate chip. Stat says, hello, nobody really. Who's really somebody? Somebody really. Mint says, hey, nobody. Coco says, hi to Mint. Someone says, we were talking about how anger affects people. Oh, yeah. A lot of things, a lot of things affect us. I was a little angry this morning. I went to the beach and I was walking in the crosswalk and the guy almost hit me. And I was in the crosswalk and it's marked crosswalk. I was a little angry, but I had to just say, you know what? Too bad it's over with because I didn't want to ruin the rest of my morning. And I was on my way to the beach. So I was on my way to the beach and I didn't want to be angry on my way to the beach. Mint says, how's everyone this fine Wednesday morning? Yeah, how is everybody? How's Mint Chocolate Chip Balls doing? How are you? Coco says, hi, Susanna. Justin Hill. Hey, Justin again. How are you? Justin says, hi to everybody. Hi, friends. Mint says, hi, Justin. Sloan says, hello, everyone. There you go. Hello, everyone. Stat says, good morning to Richard Green. Sloan says, howdy, Stats. Mint says, yeah, I've been affected by YouTube. It's been shade banning my comments on chats. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I've been affected by YouTube. It's been shade banning my comments. Odd. Brian Farm says, oh my, the beach is a great place not to be angry. That's right. That's right. But I mean, he did not even attempt to slow down or nothing. He didn't even attempt it. He was like, screw that lady. I don't care if she's in the crosswalk. And I was like, dude, I have the right of way. It's a double crosswalk. It's marked with signs and everything. But yeah, I was crossing A1A to get to the beach, and I gave him a hand gesture, I'll put it that way, and then I kept on walking. Mint says, I'm good. Was sick last night, so didn't sleep much. Oh, you didn't? You're sick, buddy? Sorry to hear that. Kelly, hey, Kelly Heard. Kelly's here. She says, good morning, y'all. Good morning, Kelly, my namesake. Mint Chocolate Chip says, shadow banned my comments. Oh, wow. I didn't know they do that stuff. Mint says, good morning to Kelly. Somo says, I was upset with YouTube because it never gives me notifications whenever someone goes live. I know. Me too. I'm getting some, but I'm not getting everybody. And I might get one for a stream, and then later on the same person, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Brylan Farm says, welcome back, second Kelly. Kelly number 2. She says, thanks, Brylan. Min says, I get that some channel, Sono. Brylan says, a bit of New York popped out. Yes, it did. Yeah, same with notifications, yeah. Yeah, it didn't last long. Hello, Lee. Hi, Jamie. Wow, guys. So it says, me too, Richard. Some channels I do too, yeah. Jamie says, hi, Daisy May. Hi, Jamie. How are you? Welcome, Jamie Brown. Good to see ya. Someone says, hello, Stacy. Lee says, hi, Kelly. Magnetic North Adventures. Hello, buddy. How are you? Hi, Kelly. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Sono. Hi, Brylan Farm. How's it going, Lee? How do you feel today? Good morning. Good morning. Someone says, hello, Magnetic and Jamie. Lee says, hi, Mint. Jamie, hi, Magnetic North Adventures. Hi, Sono's all about freedom. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Good morning. Good morning. Lee says, hi, Kelly Heard. Hi, Jamie. Hi, everybody. Welcome. You guys, it's Wednesday, July 9th. July 9th already. Can you believe it's July 9th? Kelly says, hello, Magnetic. Lee says, I'll be okay. Thanks, just resting. Okay. Good. Magnetic North says, hi to Coco. Min says, good afternoon, Lee. Yes, good afternoon, Jamie and Lee. Sorry about that. Good afternoon, and Jamie. Yeah, Jamie and Lee, Richard, you guys are all over the pond. Good afternoon to you guys. Good afternoon. Justin says it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Humpity hump hump hump. Adam's here. Hey, Adam. How you doing, Adam? Good morning, Miss Daisy. My regards. Thank you, Adam. Oh, thank you, Justin, for using the emojis. I love the emojis. Thank you, Justin. Lee says hi to Mike. Adam says greetings to all. Greetings to you as well, Adam. Magnetic North says hi, Adam, and a hi to all in the chat. Stinky Wiener, how are ya? Nice boat. Yeah, that's nice boats, aren't they? They're not mine. They're not my boats. I don't have a boat. Welcome, Stinky. How are you today? Brian Farms says, welcome, Stinky. Lee says, I hope everyone's well. I'm doing good, Lee. I hope everybody is. Mint Chocolate Chip Ball says, hi, Adam. Hi, Stinky. Stinky Wiener says, all good, thanks. How are you? I'm also good. Thank you so much for asking. Stinky, you want to tell us where you're from? Stinky says, hi, everybody. Well, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, he's from Austria. Stinky, are you a boy or a girl? Could I ask you that? I don't want to say he or she, you know what I mean? Stinky Wiener's from Austria. I love it. Adam says, welcome, everyone. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Adam. Kelly Hurts says, hi, Stinky. Brylan Farm says, well, cool. Mint Chocolate Chip Ball says, oh, nice. I'm welcome. I'm Stinky. Welcome in. Excuse me. Welcome in. You're a boy. Okay, Stinky. Gotcha. Cute name, by the way. Welcome, Stinky. Magnetic North is glad. Here I have pain in the damaged foot, but I'm not going to talk about it, never wanting to dampen this wonderful show. Oh, Lee, that's okay. We're here to talk about our problems, too. We talk about the good stuff. We talk about the bad stuff, the happy stuff, the sad stuff. You have pain. Is there anything you can take for pain? Anything? Oh, Lee, that's terrible. Stat says, good morning, Tweeterbird, 1969. Tweeterbird. Tweeterbird. Lisa says, hi, Stinky. Adam says, thank you, dear lady. Oh, you're welcome, Adam. Kelly says, morning to Stats. Brylan Farm says, we will send prayers. Yes, absolutely. Let's pray for Lee that he gets better. Stinky says, where is that? Looks cool. This is Florida, USA. This is the US. Lee says, I'll get better. That's the main thing. I've had meds take long. Oh, they kick in. Okay. Okay. Mint Chocolate Chip says, yeah, this is Florida. There's Adam again. Adam. And look what we have, guys. Da, 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 da. Enjoy your morning breakfast. Enjoy your coffee, your tea, your eggs, your avocado on toast. Whatever you're having, enjoy that. All right? Lee says, thank you to Stacy. Kelly says, Tweeterbird was what my husband called me. Oh, really, Kelly? Aw. We're going to pin that up. That's so sweet. All right. Stinky says, I really want to go there someday. Oh, good. And I'd love to see Austria as well. I want to see Austria, and you want to see the U.S. Stat says, please double tap your screen. Please hit the like button, everybody. Thumbs up, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Thank you, guys. Someone says, I had a similar situation. I was walking on a crosswalk, and a car out of nowhere passed a red light, nearly ran you over. Yeah, right? And then, like, they make you feel like it's your fault, but, I was not illegal. I was in the crosswalk. I hear you, Sonal, right? Well, I'm glad you're okay. Min says, what happened to your foot, Lee? Adam says, good health and wellness to you. Thank you, Adam. Good health and wellness to everybody. Yes, that's number one. Min says, eight broke mine last year before. What? I broke mine last year. Your foot? Sonal says, feel better, Lee. Stats says, tea. Coffee with vanilla creamer. Nice. Enjoy, Stats. Sonal's using emojis. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you. Min says, I had sausage, grilled tomato, and scrambled eggs for breakfast. Oh, nice. Did you make that yourself? Magnetic says, thanks, Sonal. Sonal's using emojis and emojis and emojis. I love that, Sonal. Stan says, thought the watchers need a reminder. Tap the thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Tap the thumbs up. Yes. Brylan Farm says, Min, sounds good. Stinky Wiener says, damn, I really want to take that boat for a ride. I know it, right? That's a nice boat. That's a super nice boat, guys. It's ginormous. It's ginormous. And there's this one. And then there's this one. It's this one. There's that one. There's that one over there. All kinds of boats. All right. Lisa's Mint is damaged ligament in my plantar muscles. Mint says, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I broke my foot. Barry, where's Waldo? Oh, there's Waldo. Hey, Barry, how are ya? Good morning, Barry. Stinky says, is that a princess? Princess? Brylan Farm says, made you mod stats. Thanks for popping into my place. Awesome. Mint says, sorry. I missed to hear that, Lee. I fractured my fourth and fifth. Broken ankle still gives me pain to this day, right? Broken bones hurt when you get older. They sure do. Magnetic North Adventure says, hi, Barry. Stat says, laughing, your name is priceless, the Stinky Wiener. Stats. Sonal says, hello to Barry. Barry says, hello, Magnetic North. And hello, Sonal. Lisa says, Daisy, the camera back normal now. Maybe last week it was due to update. It seems closer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what happens. I don't know. I don't understand it. Stinky Weeder says, thanks, LOL. Barry says, good morning, Daisy May and everyone. Good morning, Barry. Stinky says, the big boat. Yeah, the big boat's a nice one, huh? Richard says, from pontoons to yachts. Yachts, you got them all. We got them all. Big and small, go, folks. Big and small. Justin Hill's using emojis. Thank you, Justin. Lisa says, I believe I could live on that boat. I'm sure you could. Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys. Just having some water. Stat says, Brylan Farm, cool. I stopped into both. Cool little critters, yeah. Brylan Farm has great streams, you guys. If you guys don't know Brylan Farm, check her out. She's a lovely lady. Lovely lady. Beautiful streams. She says, thanks. Barry says, Mint, what's up? Lee says, hi, Lisa. Stat says, hi, Barry. Stinky Wiener says, guys and ladies, I need to move on. Thank you so much, Stinky. Have a great day. Someone says, Sweeterbird, I thought I thought putty tat. Yes, the putty tat. Stats says, smell you later, Stinky Wiener. Stats. Smell you later. Mint Chocolate Chip says, I stopped by Brylan this morning. Good. Kelly says, I have 3 buddy rats. Tats. Excuse me, Kelly. Kelly has tattoos. Excuse me. Someone says, take care, Stinky Wiener. Kelly said, putty tat. Putty tat. Stinky Wiener says, trust me, you don't want that. Good morning, Mary. Mary's here. Mary says, good morning, Daisy. Good morning, Mary. Mary, how was your 4th of July? How was the time with your mom? Mint says, later, Wiener. Mary says, good morning, chat. Magnetic North says, morning, Mary. Someone says, hey, Stats, LOL. Mint Chocolate Chip Ball says, good morning, Mary. Stats says, thank you for the belly laugh, the Stinky Wiener. I know, right? That's funny. Stinky says, there you go. Barry says, the little boat, Tom Hanks. Radio Dude. Hi, Radio Dude. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, guys, I spilled my water. I dumped my water. All right, sorry about that. Radio Dude said hi. Hi, Radio Dude. Welcome. Stats, let's hope to see you again soon. Stinky Wiener, wash that up. Magnetic North says, welcome, Kelly Hurd. I not seen her before. Oh, yes, Kelly's been around a little bit now, a couple days. Yes, welcome, Kelly. Someone says, hello, Radio Dude. Min says, hi, Radio Dude. Lisa says, have a great day, Stinky Wiener. Magnetic North says, hi, Radio Dude. Bev's here. Hey, Bev. Bev says, hey, Mary. Mary and Bev, how are you guys? Mary says, Days, it was awesome. She had a good time. So many people came out. Fireworks were great. She definitely had a smile on her face. Oh, Mary, I'm so happy for you. I know with all the hard times you're going through, that's just a joyous, joyous occasion. That's so good, Mary. I'm so happy for you. I'm so ecstatically happy for you. Good, 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 good. Someone sent gifts. Coffee cake emoji. Coffee cake emoji. Oh my God, it's so cute. Tina's here. Hi, Tina. Min says, LOL Stats. Someone says, hello, Bev. Stats says, everyone, say the Stinky Wiener one time. It's fun. Min says, hi, Tina. Lee says, hi, Tina. Barry, like 22. 22 spelled backwards is 22. That's right, Barry, it is. Welcome, welcome. Radio Dude, hey, Stats. Mint Chocolate Chip says, hello, Bev. Lisa says, hi, Radio Dude. Magnetic North says, hello, Bev. Tina says, hi, Sono. Bev says, hey, Mint, Kelly. I'm new to this. I think it was a crossword on Sunday. Yeah, it was something over the weekend. Yep. She's new here, but yeah, we know her. Thank you, Kelly, for being here. Bev says, hey, Magnetic. Stats says, Audi Do, Michigan Tactical, a.k.a. Radio Dude. Coffee Cake Love and Fish. Hey, girlfriend. Coffee Cake's back with Coffee Cake. Welcome, girl. Someone's at a floating yard. Stats. Thank you, guys. Coffee Cake says, hi. Hi, Coffee Cake. Someone says, hello. Again, Lisa, who always makes us smile a lot. Yes, she does. Someone says, hello, Coffee Cake. Coffee Cake's in a Sunday. Oh, my God, that was so cute. Thank you so much. Tina says, I'm a tactician. Tina says, oh. Bev says, hey, Stats. Lisa says, cool, and welcome, Kelly. I tend to join morning streams. There's a big time difference in the UK. Yes. Magnetic North is in the UK. Barry says, hello, Coffee Cake. Lisa says, hi, Coffee Cake. Coffee Cake says, hi, Sonal. Tina says, oh, darn. Straight Bat. Hey, Straight Bat, how are ya? Somebody was asking about you last night. Welcome. Yesterday, sorry. Welcome back, Straight Bat. Kelly says, thank you, Magnetic. Lisa says, hi, Bat. Coffee Cake says, hi, Barry. Someone says, Coffee Cake, is that Hot Fudge Sunday? It was a Sunday. It's so cool. How do you send stickers, Coffee Cake? Bev says, hi, Straight. Mary says, thank you, Daisy. It was a special day, and the next day I had a hangover. I haven't had one of those in years. Oh, Mary, that's so great. That's so great, Mary. I wish I could give you a big hug right now. Lisa says, hi, Tina. Stats on a floating heart. Thank you for the floating heart. Those are so cute, you guys. Thank you, Stats. Coffee Cake says, hi, Magnetic. Bev says, hi, Kelly. Sub to you. Mary says, LOL. Stats, Kelly's cool. She's my new friend. Yes, Kelly is cool, you guys. She is. Coffee Cake says, hi, Sonal. LOL. Sonal says, Stats is awesome. You are all awesome. Stats is, you are, Mint is, Coffee Cake is. Mint Chocolate Chip says, double tap the screen and subscribe. It's free. Yeah, please, guys, double tap the screen. Hit the subscribe button. Magnetic North says, good news. I can rejoin membership tomorrow. Awesome, Lee. Don't worry about it. Don't be stressing. Barry says, what do you call a man with a rubber toe? Roberto. Yes, Barry. Stats is little Bev. Tina's using emojis. Roberto, LOL. Coffee Cake says, LOL, Barry. Someone says, Barry, LOL. Good morning from Maine. Hey, Greg. Everybody, that's Greg again. Hi, Greg. Greg's in Maine, you guys. I was telling him about you the other day. That you were like, you and Brylan Farmer were like my first YouTube friends. Greg from Maine, everybody say hi. Magnetic North says, Bev, I connected with you. Sonal says, hello, Greg. Mint Chocolate Chip Ball says, what's a hangover? Mint. Magnetic North says, hi, Greg. Barry says, hello to Maine. Greg, yeah. Tina says, haha. Mint says, hey, good morning to Greg from Maine. Coffee Cake's using emojis. Thank you, Coffee Cake. Sonal says, be right back. I'm going to leave this running. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you. Tina says, Barry, that was a funny joke. The joke was funny. Kelly says, Kellys are cool. Oh, Kelly. You know I'm pinning that. Bev says, hi, Barry. I sub to you. Magnetic North says, no stress. I just miss it. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thank you, Lee. Justin Hill says, hey, Tweety Bird. Magnetic North says, where's little Daisy? She's on the couch in the house. She didn't come out, and I'm good. I'm good with it. She's on the couch in the AC. And the AC is not the Anthony Chihuahua. It's air conditioning. Lisa Smiles Lot says, hey, Barry. Barry says, thank you, Bev. Barry says, hello, Lisa. The Reinhardt's channel. No way, the Reinhardt's channel. What's up, my friends? That's Jack. Hi, Jack. The Reinhardt's channel. Lovely family. Lisa says, hello, Greg. Bev says, hey, Reinhardt's channel. Richard says, hi, Reinhardt's. Magnetic North says, hi, Reinhardt's. Reinhardt's channel says, have a great day. Thank you, Reinhardt's channel. You as well. Kids enjoying their summer vacation? Bev says, hey, Justin. The Reinhardt's channel says, hey, Bev. Magnetic North, best place. She keeping cool. Exactly right. Yep. Min says, I sub to Tina. Bev says, I sub to you, Reinhardt's. Reinhardt says, mint chocolate chip balls. How's it going? And hi to Magnetic North Adventures. Whoa. Chat's a busy place today. I got to tell you, my tea is delicious too, by the way. Lisa says, AC for Daisy would be adorable Chihuahua. Yes, it would, Lisa. Yes, it would. I see the dog I'm working on. I got the bottom all done. Da 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 da. Ba da ba ba ba. Magnetic North says Reinhardt's at 984, so close. We'll love to see the hit 1K. Yes, absolutely. Everybody check out the Reinhardt's channel, you guys. Getting very close to 1,000 subs. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Lee. Reinhardt's channel says, thank you, Bab. I've subbed to you, my friends. Awesome. Mint Chocolate Chip says, looks like I got no more dominating to do. I subbed everyone now. Awesome, Richard. Tina says, oh, no. Bab says, thanks to the Reinhardt's channel. What's the matter, Tina? There's a link for the Reinhardt's channel, everybody. Make friends if you're not friends with the Reinhardt's channel, if you would like to. All right, thank you, Lee. It's a beautiful morning. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right, how's that? Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. I'm so dry. Mary, Daisy, how was your 4th of July? Oh, it was beautiful, Mary. It was so good. We went to a parade, and then we had a quiet day at home after that. I think we got some food and stuff like that. It was good. It was really good. It's my son's birthday, too, the 4th of July, so it's always a good day. Subby, please remember to subscribe to mine and Tori's new channel. And good morning, Miss Daisy. Yes. You want to put a link in, Subby? Subby and Tori have a new channel. It's called California Dreamin'. Feel free to drop a link for them. Thank you, Subby. How are you, buddy? Much love to you and Tori, always. Lisa's hi, Subby. Oh, that's Tori's channel? Okay, great. Subby, thank you. Subby says, hello, Magnetic. Mint says, hi, Subby. How's it going? Bev says, hey, Subby, I sub to you. Stinky Wiener, I'm back. All the others are boring. Hey, Stinky, welcome back. Subby says, hello, Richard. Bev says, I mean Subby. Mint Chocolate Chip Ball says, how are you and Tori Subby doing? Magnetic North says, have a Mudlark premiere today, 7 p.m. Excuse me. Magnetic North Adventures. I have a Mudlark premiere today at 7 p.m. UK time. 2 p.m. USA time, everybody. East Coast time. Adjust your times accordingly. Mudlark premiere today for Magnetic North Adventures. 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. Eastern time in the US. Adjust your times accordingly. Thank you, Lee. We're gonna pin that up so everybody can see it. Subby says we're doing great. Thank you for asking. Oh, I'm so glad. Magnetic North says Subby's at 560. Go, 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 everybody. Yes. Min says you're welcome, Subby. The Reinhardt's channel says thank you to all of you. We started the channel 4 months ago. The kiddos kept bugging me to make them a YouTube channel, and I wanted to make one for all of you so you can see us. That's great, Reinhardt's channel. Awesome. Kelly says, oh my God, I love mudlarking. Reminds me of my younger years. Oh, Kelly, you need to make friends with Magnetic North Adventures and also West Country Mudlarks. They should be popping in. They're wonderful channels for mudlarking and just wonderful people. Mary says, wow, your son's birthday. Yes. Yep, my son was born on the 4th of July. Thank you, Mary. Yeah. He was early. He was not supposed to be until mid-July. The Reinhardt's channel says you all are such amazing people, as are you, Reinhardt's channel. Thank you. Reinhardt's channel says, okay, thank you, everyone. Bev sending love hearts. Thank you, Bev. Mary says, hello, Subby. Bev says, hey, Mary. Subby says, good morning, Mary. Mary. Magnetic North says, Kelly Hurd. I'm Mudlark Bottle Dig and Rock Hound and Tours. Handmade Homegrown's here. Hey, Handmade Homegrown, how are ya? She says, good morning, Kelly. Sorry I'm late. Don't worry about that. No, you're right on time. Anytime you stop in is right on time. I was visiting with Nana. She reached her goal to be monetized. YouTube rejected her. Oh, no. That happened to Tandra, too. Tell her to appeal it. Yes, tell her to appeal it. Oh, my goodness, no way. I will definitely keep her in my thoughts and prayers. Everybody, send some good vibes over to Nana. Oh, that's terrible. It's terrible, Handmade, terrible. Our friend Tandra reached the 3K too, and she applied and she got turned down. And then she applied again, she got turned down again. She doesn't know why. I keep appealing it. The Reinhardt's channel says like and subscribe. Thank you, Reinhardt's channel. Lisa says, Daisy, could Kelly have a jacket, please? Oh, yes. Mary says, good morning, Bev. Magnetic says, hi, Handmade. The new guy. Hey, new guy. New guy says, hello, everybody. Good morning. Hello, new guy. Min says, morning, Handmade. Magnetic says, hi, new guy. Min says, hi, new guy. Reinhardt's channel. Just subscribe to the new guy. There's Kelly. Okay. Yes. There you go. Kelly says, that is so interesting. We used to do a lot of digging in the Texas Panhandle. Lots of arrowheads and things like that. Oh, nice, Kelly. The new guy says, hello, Daisy May. Good morning. Hello, new guy. Magnetic North says, I think YouTube turned a few down on view times. It's happened in other communities. Yeah, it does happen to people. I don't know why, though. Justin's using emojis. Thank you, Justin. That's so upsetting. Kelly says, how do I subscribe to people? Okay, you click on like their name, and it should take you to the channel, or it says take you to the channel. And when you go to somebody's channel, there's a subscribe button, and it's free. You only pay if you become a member of the channel. You can subscribe to any channel you like. It's free. Free subscriptions. Min says, click on their names, Kelly. Yes. Lisa smiles a lot, using emojis. Thank you, Lisa. There's a link for Lee, everybody. You can click on that link too. And when you click on the link, it takes you to the channel. When you get to the channel, you hit subscribe if you want. Mint says then go to the view and then press subscribe. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Richard. You guys says hello, Magnetic North Adventures. Good morning. Good morning. For Lee, it's good afternoon. Magnetic North says, anyone who subscribes, please leave a comment so YouTube doesn't remove the sub the next day. Yeah.